We good? I think we're good. Um, my bitrate is too high. I'm being told. Alright, so let me. Video, no. Stream. Not change while I'm live. Oh, goody. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Let me see. Make sure that things are good. Make that things are good. Okay, I'm terribly sorry for the rapid doubling. Okay. If I type that there, is it gonna send over to here? Okay. So I am getting YouTube chat. That's good. Am I getting Twitch chat? Is the follow-up question. The follow-up question. All right. Okay, I'm getting YouTube and I'm getting Twitch. And if I type something here, then it gets sent to both. All right. Sweet. Hair stuck. Okay. Cool. Awesome, in fact. In case you couldn't tell, I am using Restream at the moment. I'm using the free version of Restream because I don't want to have to pay for this. I don't like subscription-based services. You see? And so I try to avoid them whenever possible. Restream is free, but it has a delightful watermark on it, which I'm not particularly fond of. It doesn't show up on YouTube. Hold on. Hold up. Have I just been utterly bamboozled? There's no. Okay. Huh. Well. Cool. Uh, anyway. So, set this up for gaming. This is going to be a short ish stream because I'm going to need to go do something in like an hour and a half. But I'm already late. Uh, is the thing. Let me. I. Okay. We are not picking up the game. Ooh, cool. So, sorry. Let's capture a specific window. This one. Close. Not picking up anything right now. If I open the game, still not picking up anything. Okay. It's still not picking up a single thing. Okay. So we're gonna do cheeky little thing like this, where I can just do that, and then I can figure out what my hotkeys are. Okay. So go back to this. Let's hope this works. Okay. Hey, sweet. All right. And now I'm going to minimize that so that I can see what I'm doing. And then open this. Switch over. Give it a moment to register. All right. Cool, cool. Whew. That was way harder than it should have been. Anyway, today we're playing Ouroboros, the Sacrifice. I got it as part of the bundle for racial justice and equality back when that was being sold. Excuse me, I've never played it before. It says it's a horror game. Its purpose eludes you. Okay. I'm sure that'll become clear later. Start new journey or continue. New journey, please. I am not a morbid person, but I can't seem to stop. There's a lot of religions in Serzank, a lot of gods and goddesses, living and dead. The people who worship them know when they're going where they're going when they die. What about folk like me, who the gods don't listen to? Where do we go? What god or goddess is responsible for us? Do we just continue to to exist in our hollow shells, trapped forever? I keep having this dream where I'm dying, or dead, not sure which. I feel like I'm being pulled down to what I don't know, but I somehow know it's nothing good. And it always feels like this is what death will be like for me. No grave, no well-wishers, just a cold, inky darkness and bodies bumping against me forever. And when I wake up, I still feel like I'm dying. My chest still feels empty. My life's without purpose. I guard an invisible border from intruders, and there's only two ways home. Catch an intruder, or journey with the gods. But nobody ever comes, so I'm stuck here in a walking waking afterlife, waiting for the gods to call on me. It keeps me up at night. Will I just be a mound of flesh heaped on the snow come some distant winter? Unknown, unloved, forgotten. The only thing that helps is moving, getting to work. So let's try again, see if I can get through another day. Smoke on the horizon. The stone cloaks are up early today. Okay, so it's a point and click. Gotcha. My pack. It's useful for when I need to travel long distances. Lots of climbing supplies, hardtack, and so on. I don't need it right now, so I'll let it hang where it is. I mark the tree every winter solstice when Salakad pushes the flag's shadow over that strange rock in the snow. It's the only sort of calendar I have besides the stars, which I never learned how to read. Alright, strange rock. It has a pale glow to it, not unlike the crystal powering that ancient lantern back at the campsite. I doubt it'd serve as much of a replacement, though. Doesn't seem nearly as powerful. Flag. One of the old way flags from the older times. Lore has it, this is one of the last ones planted before the ancestor quit his crusade. It's the only official marking of the border for miles around, which is why I'm here. And I just realized that this is not centered. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, campsite. Cloak feels a bit off. Probably should check it in the mirror. Lantern. Curious little bauble. Pulled it out from the snow around one of those old ancient ruins. Not only does it not need oil or fuel to light itself, it also generates a large amount of heat. Crystal. Not sure what it is. Some sort of crystal. Thought it might have been a mage stone when I first laid eyes on it. My sensor isn't picking up any sort of prepared magics, though. Looks like it isn't the real source of power. Whatever it is, it's uniquely suited to do exactly what it's doing here at my campsite. Keeping it lit and warm. Mirror. Might as well give my gear a look over before I get to hunting. Water's precious for a snow cloak. Can always boil some more, but doing so attracts attention. Better to keep as much moisture and heat in as I can. Hood. Staying concealed is extremely important for a snow cloak. This white leather hood does that job handily. Along with my cloak and the aid of some old Farron cantrips, I can be invisible out here when I want to be. Goggles. Specifically crafted by an old stone cloak friend of mine. Doesn't glint in the sun so long as it's cold, which it always is. Walking around without a pair of sunblockers in Fira is suicide. You can't see where you're going, you're liable to walk straight off a cliff edge. You're getting a little worn out. I should get them looked at sometime. It's alright. Wait, I'm hearing movement below. Better check on it. Could be my way back home.
Is anyone out there?
Who goes there?
Hello.
Hello, brother.
Brother?
Sorry to disturb your hunt.
You see any quarry, boy?
Oh, sorry, brother. I was sent by Delgoth.
Who?
Delgoth, the prophet.
Oh, of the band of the Black Serena. Yes, I know of him.
He says he has a revelation for you. He's waiting for you in the old ritual cave back at camp.
A revelation? After 30 years of sitting, guarding this line, now I get a revelation?
Somebody's upset.
So, that's what I came to tell you. I must get back to camp. We're breaking for Springhold this eve. Good quarry, brother.
The snowcloaks seasonally migrate to my neck of the woods. 14 years it's been since I last sat with Delgoth, and now he sends for me? A divine message from the gods and goddesses of Surzak? A way home after all these years? There must be a catch. There must be. But I can't sit in these wastes forever, or surely I'll go mad. Snowcloak camp, dusk.
Brother Delgoth?
Oh. Frecked with pockmarks and scars, two ghastly gray eyes snap up underneath a hood of messy, greasy black hair. The prophet waits, seeming to be choosing his next words carefully. Ask to meet with me? The words catch in your throat as his eyes narrow. He expects something of you before you can begin. With his eyes, he commands you to sit by the fire with a slow nod and purposeful drifting gaze. You sit by the fire, gazing about the room as you do. His gray eyes, long devoid of sight, follow you with unnerving accuracy as you sit.
Sit. Be comfortable in my home, brother.
It's an awkward home, built in the middle of a cave. Its tall and smooth wooden poles and furred leather stretch haphazardly to the rocky ceiling. Two aging rugs spread before a small fire whose embers sparkle like twinkling stars. I am about to make a mess. There you go. Anyway. The only other interesting thing in the tent is a small wooden shrine, curiously devoid of religious symbology. Who does he pray to in the pantheon? When last you met, you guessed he worshipped the daughter of the Fate Weaver from how often he talked of fate and journeys. Yet the Fate Weaver does not commune with mortals, and not often does her daughter either. Already a sense of dread is building in the air. A revelation from the daughter of the Fate Weaver? She would reveal the secrets of fate that her mother so jealously guards?
We have much to discuss. I have a revelation for you. That is why you came, isn't it? Tell me.
That's
what do
right.
you remember of your home in Fyra? Or
Nothing.
have you forgotten your place in the world, out here in the wastes?
Never heard of any of this. I was unwelcome. It was acceptable? Think about my past. It was acceptable.
So, then you still have love for your country? Interesting. But I wonder if that's the truth. Is there any true loyalty left in you, I wonder?
No.
20 years out in the cold, alone, unguarded, constantly vigilant. Quite the enigma, aren't you? What does
Yeah,
that have to
very.
do with anything? Everything.
Very enigmatic I am.
Has to do with everything. Your past, your present, your future.
He seems almost to wander into the word as he speaks it, like it was some distant horizon he can't decide the shape of. After a few moments, he recovers, shaking his head.
Well, thank you for humoring me in any case. I just wanted to know the sort of Fearin you were. You
Fearin?
said you had
Huh.
a revelation. Yes, a divine message.
From whom? It's my question. The old Firen stokes the fire. Or Firen? I've already forgotten how it's pronounced. The old Firen stokes the fire, not strokes. If you're stroking a fire, I have some concerns. The old Firen stokes the fire, sending blazing embers into the air.
That is, if you're ready to hear the God's word after so many years of ignoring them.
Another pause. He leans to his right, almost as if someone were whispering into his ear. His gaze drifts for a moment.
But there is nothing to answer, is there? We both know what drives you.
Money.
You have yet to journey, haven't you?
I don't know what that means. I don't... You're really just hitting me with a lot of lore words, aren't you? And you're not telling me what they mean. This is a bit of an issue, actually. I'm not gonna answer. He searches your eyes for answers. Finding none, he sighs and hunches his back, his gaze drawn to the flames.
Well, I suppose you don't owe me any answers.
I met you like 3 minutes ago. A fire crackles in the awkward silence.
That's fine. Tell me what you know of the scar.
Nothing. I guess I protect it.
Have you ever visited it?
Uh,
Times in the
oh,
gale season years back. Never went to the mouth. Oh, you heeded the warning then. That those who venture to the mouth shall perish without a blessing from the Lady Death. I don't much believe in the old black sayings, brother. But there is an uneasing presence to that place.
I am weirdly tired. I am so sorry. The priest spreads before the fire a faded and tattered map of the local area. Jabbing his bony finger down, he plants it on the map like a flagpole, marking where the gods decree you should begin your journey. Though the name is partially obscured, there is no mistaking the symbol underneath his cracked fingernail, the scar.
Jest.
The prophet bends to the flame as his eyebrows lower.
And you are of little faith. You ought to consider that when you enter the mouth. This is madness. Surely there is another way for me to complete my journey.
Surely there is another way for me to complete my journey. Nobody talks like that. Like, people don't talk like that, especially in conversation. Like, come on. Talk faster. I know I'm one to talk. I get that. But, like, seriously. Alright, anyway. Prophets such as Delgoth are of the few who can see the weave, the threads of all destinies and paths. If there is another way for you to begin your journey, he can discover it, though often prophets require assistance. Jabbing 3 fingers into a clay jar, he slides crimson grease over his eyes. A drug, no doubt. I mean, yeah, definitely. He sways as he mutters to the flames, and the flames seem to respond, rising and falling, swaying and ducking as if suddenly alive. The short hairs on your neck stand on end as you blink your eyes, catching the shadow of a flaming hand caressing his cheek. The flames drop low once more as Delgoth smiles briefly. He sighs and raises his head to address you.
There is, but you
Oh,
won't find
it's
it.
been painted on.
The journey begins by embracing the Lady Death. This is inescapable. Whether you are alive when that occurs matters not. Think on it. It is the god's decree I bear witness to. Whether you act on it is your choice. But this night be merry. Drink with your brothers and sisters. Feed on the mead bread and fill your soul and heart. Then, if you so choose, retire here in this old ritual cave. Do this, and I promise, the blessing you shall have by blazing star of morning. Oh, and brother, I've left you an old journal. I think you shall find it useful in your journey.
Okay. In the dim light, Yu sat for a time. His aging bones creaked underneath his skin, and his dry eyes and cracked lips throbbed. Deep parts of his soul rose to the surface. Fragments of doubt, death, and dissatisfaction. He couldn't last out here forever. Who knows how many years he even had left in his life before the gods came to claim him. To have never made a choice, never made a decision on his own. The thought was intolerable. Even if this journey led straight into the arms of Lady Death, even if it led him to the ends of the Serzank, a chance to decide his own fate was far too great a temptation, too driving a force. He would have his destiny, and he would face it on his own 2 feet. Alright. Left mouse button, use interact, combine, right mouse button, examine. Ooh. Decades of grease-slick desperation. An old snowcloak ritual, I'd imagine. All that remains are worn grooves left by frigid fingers and illegible text. Hardtack, climbing gear, medical supplies, rope, and pythons. Any snowcloak without a pack like this one is a dead snowcloak. Hey, I managed to grab it. Pythons. Old python. We use these to fashion tarps while we're working the lands in this region. Everyone else has already left for the next site on the path. They took the tarps with them. Well, it's not like I intend on staying. Keeping a goddess waiting is unwise. Okay. Nook. Cramped, but better than sleeping in the snow. Nook. Nook, nook, nook. Anything else? Ooh, a stick. Puzzle over how these two objects fit together. Either this isn't the right order, or they simply don't pair. Alright. Nook, nook, nook. Alright, let's go. There are many obstacles which will complicate your journey. Puzzles, traps, and creatures. Few will explain themselves. Whenever you are lost, consult the journal. In it are all the answers you need. Is the journal? Ah. Hargus the Red. Ouroboros. The noble cyclical traditions of the Farron culture, religion, and mythology. Book 1. The virtue of self-sacrifice and rationalized communions with deities within Farron oral traditions and culture, or the sacrifice. Click the rings on the left to navigate to the previous page or exit the journal. Click on an entry in the index to navigate to that page. Click the front page to navigate to the index. Click the rings while the journal's cover is displayed to close the journal. Alright. Loads of stuff. What's a Farron? Why are the pages so difficult to read? What is a Farron? I can't help but pity the Farron. Whatever Selenos was thinking when she created them. They weren't born from love or logic. Take the eyes for one. A disturbing machination between beast and gemcrafter, which lands just south of the uncanny. The Farron eye, multiple hues and rings, as a crafter's magnifier devices. Their facial proportions are unenviable as well, for who on Serzank would wish to peer into their love's eyes while thinking, my, they have the face of a literal baby. Pity on the Farron, I say, for their gifts and beauty are scant and wanting. That is not to say I do not envy some things the Farron have that we do not. Take what they call a censor. Oh, so I'm not a Farron, but the other guy is? A seeming bump resting between their eyes on their forehead. You might take it as the sign of a poor romancer. In fact, it is something akin to an eye, but not one that sees as we do. Rather than shapes and colors, the censor sees magical fields and light and shadow. The wonders do not end there. These Farron also have 2 hearts beating in their breast, which is why they tolerate the cold so well. I'm told this is traditional attire. It is a travesty to behold. I disagree, actually. Okay. Snowcloaks, Stonecloaks, and Halisons. Ooh, okay. For being one of the eldest races on Serzank, I expected their culture to have risen above the shackles of nepotism, sacrifice, and general political and social strife. Unfortunately, the Farron are as backwards as their Grinnin brothers, though, of course, they'll insist they're nothing alike. Ruled by 3 executive classes, the Farron are culturally divided into Snowcloaks, Stonecloaks, and Halsons. Halsons? Halsons. Collectively, the nobles of these classes make up the bulk of all political power in Farron society. Not even the priests hold sway over the king and his court. Yes, I spoke at length with many of the court. Advisors and many of the court advisors, and they were shocked and appalled to my suggestions. That bit of the page is missing. Snowcloaks. These unfortunate individuals are selected when they reach sexual maturity, sent to the borders of Fira, and told to either come back with an invader, come back with the blessing of the gods, or never come back at all. Their families, who are held hostage by the state by way of being prioritized for food, distribution, and non-hazardous shelter, are told this is a noble act. In fact, it is merely a method of population control and a mechanism to dispose of political rivals. Those that do return are often treated as a sort of underclass. The page is missing. There's no way for me to look. Guessing the why I can't tell. Stonecloaks. Collectively, this group of malcontents I found the arguably most enjoyable in my stay in the Farron territories. Vagabonds, criminals, I don't think Twitch likes that word. All the dregs of Farron society sentenced to exile to an eternal crop cycle rotation in the waste. They are doomed to wander the white wastes forever. Halsons, cream of the nepotic crop. The butter of Farron society's ethos of sacrifice others for your own benefit under the guise of nobility and necessary. They are most unpleasant. Alright, ritual caves. Old as time, the Farron have kept alive the traditions of their ancestors in more ways than one. Take the ritual caves, for instance, which hearken to a time before time, when the servants still roamed the world, shepherding the lives of mortal folk to adhere to the words of the gods, before the ancients, before the Draconians and Suhujin. Is that how that's supposed to be pronounced? Suhujin? These shrines to the old gods are meticulously preserved, and offerings to dead gods are still made. Of all the bits of Farron culture I despise, this part I most enjoy. Shut up. This cave is a shrine to the Lady Death, one of the newest of the caves. Look closely at the walls of these old shrines, and you might find similar markings. These are where Farron have for centuries placed their hands to bring them closer to the gods. It is said the separation between our world and theirs is thin here in these caves. The Three Kings. 3 Kings. I heard about them in a nursery rhyme a long time ago. Kings of similar opinion never stand apart, or something like that. What are all these red notes on the page? Alright. The 3 Kings. Follow the true path, and you shall be led to the scar through even the mightiest of storms. Memorize this parable, and it shall guide your way. Alright. Gaze not side to side, but outwards and to the deep. 3 kings shall greet you in turn. Each shall face away. Alright. When 2 kings agree, go the other way. When no kings agree, go forward. When all kings agree, follow them. Okay. So each king faces in a direction. If 2 of them face in one direction, go the other way. If none of them face in the same direction, go forward. And if all of them face in the same direction, go that way. Gotcha. Right, this page is missing. Bell song, painted over roughly with black paint. Some red ink scrawled on it, which says, "Not for mortal eyes." Okay. I guess I will not be reading the Bell Song of Saint Berhad. The Mouth of Death. Page is entirely ink-drenched and unreadable. Farron ritual rites. Missing. The Sending Song. Missing. Communion with deities. Missing. Farron social structure. Missing. Cool. Alright. So will not aid you in your journey. Oops. Back to snowy field. Many obstacles. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that the... What? Hey. Okay. I'm gonna guess that the kings refer to the direction that these flags point. That's just where I was. Purpose eludes you. Okay. So I'm gonna go left. Alright. Left. Hey. Go forward then. Go right. Not aid you in your journey. Go forward. Go right. Okay. Left. Right. Ugh. Alright. Forward. Forward. God. Okay. So two are going that way. So I'll go this way. Okay. So I think I go forward here. Yeah. Okay. And now right. Okay. Now since it's not 1-1, go forward. Alright. I go forward. Alright. I go forward. Hey! I figured it out. Alright, tree. Its purpose eludes you. Let me hit it with a staff. This wouldn't accomplish anything useful. Alright. Pack. Tree. Wouldn't accomplish anything useful. The scar. Wouldn't accomplish anything useful. Alright. Distant mountain. Its purpose eludes you. Accomplish anything useful. Wouldn't accomplish anything useful. Fine. Its purpose eludes you. Legends speak of a terrible weapon which carved a hole in the sky, which was fired from this spot. It said the weapon was powerful enough to fell the gods themselves. No great wonder that it was quickly dismantled and scattered. Tree. Rare sight. Tree in the white waste near the cloak wall. Distant mountain. Shut. They call it Orphan's Mountain. Most of the range is in the opposite direction. I don't know how much about the world was formed, but it seems almost deliberately planned. This one mountain out here, standing alone, must be quite lonely. I can empathize. I don't really want to go back to the cave. I saw what looked like question marks. Alright, crater entrance. The world twists underfoot as you approach the mouth. All is not as it seems. Alright. Railings. This has gotten really windy down here. Chains? An expensive option for something ropes could do. 4 chime. I hit it with a stick. Alright. What's the dead end? A dead end? There's supposed to be an entrance past the mouth. Wait. The writing's faded, but these look almost like instructions? It suggests 3 bells rung one after the other. The diagram of spirits whispering into a traveler's ear what looks like directions. Traveler then strikes the bells in the directions the spirits whisper. Each bell makes a strange sound when struck. Okay. Flag. Like whatever king or god it used to herald, its purpose has long faded from memory. Okay, so you. Okay. Dang it. There we go. The last bell's chime is swallowed up by the sound of rock and earth sliding. Did I just brute force that? Maybe. The path at the end of the crevice opens. Gathering his courage, the snow-cloaked Yu stepped into the mouth, all the while thinking of Delgoff's warning. Though dim, it is bright enough to tell the way you came no longer exists. Well, I hate the whispering. Probably just some glow form. Yeah. Alright, my stick is useless. This place has seen better days. Alright. Candles. Candles. Who lit these? Shut up. I have to keep this on because I'm waiting for text. But I'm getting texts from people I don't need texts from. Anyway. Knife acquired. Attach knife to stick. Okay. Attach stick to knife. Sneeze aggressively. Alright. Broken pillar. I've already clicked on that. Candles. East Hall. A metal sphere. Metal ball. Looks ordinary. Knife. Fancy. Someone put a lot of time into crafting this knife. Stick. My walking stick. Excellent for feeling out what's in front of, and perhaps most importantly, below you. Pack. Alright. Dead end. Its purpose eludes you. Metal ball. Dead end. Nothing. A knife. Nope. Stick. Pack. Right. Let's go back. West Hall. Bell room. Metal ring. This metal bar looks like it was meant to slot into something. I put it around that. That's fun. All right. Okay. Dead end. Nothing remarkable. Still room. Cannot hyperclick. Unfortunate. Alright, ritual room. Beyond lies the blood of the god of the fallen. They who go to meet her shall exit this world here. Prepare the corpse, sound the bells, invite the goddess into your heart. Yet for as long as corpse and bell are not prepared by a priest, this door will remain shut. Okay. Ball in hole. No. Ball in hole. No. Ring on candles? Nope. Preparation room. Hello. Pick up the small glass orb with the hole on top of it. Smells strongly of some blend of herb and ichor, but you feel a strange attraction to it. Slightly confused, you place the jar into your backpack. What purpose does it serve? Jar. Oh, what's this for? Glass orb. Looks ordinary. Okay. Alright. Corpse. Purpose of this corpse remains enigmatic. Knife corpse. Jar corpse. Right? It can't go in any direction. Okay. Okay. Well, so there's the corpse. Looks ordinary. Slots into something. Okay. Give me the hint again. Prepare the corpse, sound the bells, invite the goddess into your heart. Yet for as long as corpse and bell are not prepared by a priest, this door will remain shut. Living quarter. This just exists. Prayer staff. Old ritual book. It's covered in something. There's a small round hole at the top where the neck would go. Oh, covered in ichor. Small round hole at the top where the neck would go. Okay. Ball on staff. With some winding, the metal sphere screws onto the shaft tightly. Incomplete prayer shaft. Metal ring. Ring slots into the hole nicely with a slight click. Ring slots into the other hole nicely with a light click. The prayer staff appears to be fully assembled now. Okay. Cool. The prayer staff slots into the hole and locks into place. Though well worn and covered in blood, it's been well taken care of. Take it. When your fingertips graze the book's surface, the ceiling splinters and cracks. Charging out of the room with rocks falling around you, shattering against the floor, You clutch tightly to the oddly warm book. Having made your escape with a few scratches and scrapes, you open the book to find some of the missing pages to the journal Delgoth gave you. Cool. Okay. Mouth of Death. Unreadable. Farron burial rites. Sweet. As a forward, the Farron worship many of the old gods of Surzunk, and I only had contact with a sect of worshippers of the Lady Death. The Lady Death is an old world name for who we know now is named Voshim. All the following description comes more or less as it was told. First, we wrap the body in silken cloth. Helps preserve the corpse while we prepare our tools in the burial rite ceremony. Excuse me. Fabric's tightness also helps squeeze out any humors when we drain the body. Next, we make an incision to drain the humors. These fluids we offer to the Lady Death for her caretaking of the soul in the afterlife. When the body is drained, we then take this small glass sphere and place it onto this tube, which flows into the body. It seals itself. Say again? Okay. Next, we make an incision to drain the humors. These fluids we offer to the Lady Death. And when the body is drained, we then take this small glass sphere and place it onto this tube, which flows into the body. It seals itself. This fluid is a preservant, allowing the dead to decay gracefully and naturally over a long period of time as they grow accustomed to the world beyond. Maintaining the grace of the dead is a virtue. Then, when all of this is complete, we perform a short ritual rite through song and prayer and choose a priest to commune with the Lady Death. They barter on the dead's behalf to get them a better place in the afterlife, I'm guessing. Alright, the sending song. Okay. AADCDEAABE. Okay. Communion with deities. Lots of rambling on about the various gods and goddesses of Surzunk, how to address them, their portfolio, so on. There's an entry on the Lady Death here. Seems she's called Voshim in other parts. Her portfolio is natural death, decay, and luck. All good reasons to fear and respect her. Alright. Let's head into the preparation room. Corpse. Slick, dark red fluid pours from the line you cut, snaking to the floor as if alive and disappearing under a rusty grate. Make a second incision, this time with the jar underneath. Again, the blood snakes down, but fills the jar instead. You attempt to retrieve it, but it's stuck fast now. Okay. Glass orb on the corpse. Doesn't work. Staff. Corpse. Doesn't work. Okay. Nope. Okay. There's the bell room. There's a veritable amount of rocks in the way. Guess I'm not getting back in there. Okay. So... Okay. Body's drained. We then take this small glass sphere and place it onto this tube, which flows into the body. Seals itself. Okay. So there should be... There's the tube. When the orbit is touched to the tube, it immediately vacuum seals and starts filling with a clear liquid. Something has changed. Open-bottomed. Its purpose unclear. Okay. West Hall. Bell room. Okay. The sending song. Okay. AADCDE. AAB. Okay. AADCDE. AABE. E. Okay. A, A, D, C, D, E. A, A, B, E. Okay. A, A, D, C, D, E. A, A, B, E. I think I got that wrong. A, A, D, C, D, E. A, A, B, E. I think I got that right. A, A, D, C, D, E. A, A, B, E. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got it right that time. Okay. Communion with deities. Okay, the sending song. I guess let's go take a look at the corpse again. Let me save real quick. Name. I'll just save it as game. What is that? Let's keep playing. Okay. So maybe these are out of order? A, A, D, C, B, E, D, E, A, A. That might make sense. Okay. Okay. A, A, D, C, B, E, D, E, A, A. Okay. I'm gonna wait for it to pop up on the preview thing. Okay. A, D, C, B, E, A. That didn't do anything. Nothing seems to have happened. Can I hit you with a stick? No. Can I hit the tube with a stick? No. Hack? No. Knife stick? Knife bag? I am confused. Purpose eludes you. Accomplish anything useful? Nothing remarkable. Stick. Candles. Stick. Ritual room. Prepare the corpse, sound the bells, invite the goddess into your heart. Yet for as long as corpse and bell are not prepared by a priest, this door will remain shut. Do I not? I feel like I count as a priest. That's still missing. It's covered. Okay. Okay. What? Okay. Have I just thoroughly messed up? Stick in hole. That's where I was. The sending song. I am confusion. Okay. I A B C D E like that. Maybe I was doing it backwards. So A D C B E D E A A B C D E A. That didn't do anything either. A B C D E. A B C D E. I don't understand. I don't. I'm so confused. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Um, Knife, ritual room. No. Am I missing something? It's just occurred to me that I have the light off and it's getting dark, and you guys are going to be struggling to see me. So I'm gonna turn that on. I'm also gonna look up what the heck I'm supposed to do here. And yes, I am wearing pajama pants. Uh, Ouroboros. What is this? Ouroboros, the sacrifice. Shut up. Ouroboros, the sacrifice game. I'm genuinely lost. You see. Three Kings. Okay. 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 What has this puzzle solution in the section on the sending song? Okay. What? I swear I did that. Okay, so it says the solution is AADC. Okay, so AADC BEDEAA. They are left to right. So AADC BEDEAA. Okay, I don't know what I was doing wrong. Clearly something. But you know, whatever. Okay, and then back in the preparation room, I'm gonna guess. Nope. Okay. Back in the hub. Ah. The door slides open as you approach, revealing what lies beyond. The door swings shut behind you, locking you in. Skull? Some sort of horned creature. So it's almost as if the wall's slowly swallowing it. Hold on. Terribly sorry. I have a really runny nose at times. I don't know why. I'm not sick, though. Blue flames. Surprisingly, without any heat. Whoops. Passing your fingers over the flame does nothing. Cooling water. I don't think that's water. It has a bitter, acrid smell. A pinch on the wrist draws your attention away from the well. It seems, somehow, you found a knife and were in the process of slitting your wrist. A thin rivet of blood slides down your skin, and another follows, and another. You watch, horrified, as the blood refuses to staunch even under your fullest grip and tightest cloth. Drop the knife. Your hands Hello? Your lips move, but no sound comes out. The voiceless words appear to simply manifest in your mind. New. Hmm. Alright, so I have to barter. I'm guessing this is Lady Death. Shaking, you hold your wrist over the altar, and as the blood taps the surface, the world dulls. Wreathed suddenly in shadow, you feel cold as the worked stone crashes against your limp body. Ouch. Deep in your mind, a horror creeps. Whoops. Despite your rising panic, your limbs refuse to move and your breath refuses to catch. Betrayed by the body you've preserved, you slip away. The world goes dark and your thoughts slow and disappear. Then, as if suddenly uncorked, a torrent of emotions floods into you when your eyes open to reveal the world of the dead. You awakened on a hard, cracked rock, surrounded by lit, heavy-smelling candles. The knife lies in front of you, evaporating into white mist. All is still and silent. It's as if the whole world were dead. I can't go back the way I came. Who knows how long these candles have burned? The statue. These enormous and unnerving statues look to be carved from a single piece of bone. You think you can make out movement inside some of the rooms and on the platforms, but it's hard to tell at this distance. I am very tired. You must understand. Go into the wastes. Clambering over the swaying bone bridge, you unsteadily advance into the wastes that lie beyond. An invisible force grabs you by the wrist, hoisting you into the air. Though soundless, a voice booms around you, shaking the bones inside you with every word. You speak, but no sound comes. Who are you? Why did you bring me here? Hey, you cannot prove that I am not a priest. If you didn't tell Delgoff to summon me here, who did? You don't seem very happy about that, miss. The winds around you pick up, and you feel like they're squeezing the life out of you. Your vision fades as the pressure becomes too much. In what seems like a moment, however, you open your eyes again to a very menacing presence. Hello? Reaper? From Overwatch? Okay. This is not the voice I would have gone with. But okay. I'm also not a professional game developer or a game developer in general, so I don't really know things. Anyway, what do I want? I just want my journey. Fearin'. Okay. Okay. At least this way I have a choice. Oh, that's a skull. Oh, she looks cool. That's so cool. Like a ragdoll in the wind, you twist and turn as the goddess whisks away into the twilight. She looks so cool. That design is so cool. When the wind dies down, you hover over a small plot, not unlike a traditional burial site for Firin. Yeah, Firin of the Kagosho sect. The goddess looks into the distance, at a nearby tall cylinder. Looking closely, you can make out a very small etchings on each of these towers. Names, dates, locations. Would these be the times of death for others in the world? Hello. Of course there is. Well, the Fate Weaver can bite me. Please, share by all means. Oh no. I am horribly unlucky. A wager? Is my life a game to you? Yes, clearly. I thought that was made pretty clear, actually. Fine. Fine. What is it? Excuse me. Okay. Cool. Hmm. Seems like a little bit of a contradiction, but whatever. Oh, oh, glowy eyes. You talk so slowly. Well, I'm gonna die either way. This gives me a chance, at least. Yes. That's not a wager. That is, in fact, a bargain. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my name is Ayu. I think I was saying you. Hmm. Anyway. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, this has been Ouroboros. If you've encountered any bugs or suggestions, okay. If there's enough demand, I would enjoy creating further adventures in this series. If you enjoyed that too, please let me know. Thank you for joining me in this experiment, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Sincerely, Fairgoff. Well, Fairgoff, I don't know why its purpose eludes you. No. I disagree quite strongly with all of that. Um, okay. Well, this has been Ouroboros, the sacrifice. Um, there's a bit of a glitch for you. I don't think this was supposed to be up here, but yeah, I think I did the thing. Yes, I did. Okay. Well, yeah. Gonna go ahead and exit the game. It's actually not my desktop that's being shown now, but whatever. Yeah. Thank you all. If anybody did indeed show up, I don't think anybody did. Is a little bit disappointing, but you know, whatever. Hmm. Well, I think I'm gonna fool around a little bit with restream settings. But yeah. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Same time next week, really. And yeah. I'll see you all later. Check out my new video. I made that. It was an absolute nuisance because I don't have After Effects. I have Premiere Elements and Photoshop. After Effects is $20 a month. I don't have that kind of money. So yeah, it took way too long to make. And it's like 20 seconds long. If that. It's a short. But yeah. Anyway, thank you. Go check out that video. It's live. It exists. Yeah. Anyway. Uh, uh, bye. I'll be back in a week. Till then.